Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to Civilization 6. I've been playing this a little bit, I got it on release, and I know a little bit about it, but I don't know how to play it that well, if you want to join me in playing this a little bit, I've actually been starting to stream a little bit. If you want to catch me on a stream, join me on Twitter, it's at Yukitsu Times, and I do send out tweets before I do a live stream, so usually about an hour or so before that, and it's a good way to do it. Of course, you could also subscribe to me on twitch.tv. It's twitch.tv, Yukitsu_times, I think. I can't really remember exactly, but you'll find it, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead, we're going to get into a game. We're going to actually switch this up to King difficulty, since I found Prince was a little bit easy. But I do like continents, I do like small map size I think is fine for right now, and we're going to go with a random leader. Now, this game does have pretty good advanced setup options. We're playing as Aztecs, okay, interesting. Haven't actually played these guys yet. So, one of the interesting things about them is the Eagle Warriors, which can be used to crush units. And if you do, you get a bunch of extra workers. But I don't think you can do it to barbarians. I'll have to figure that out.
As your Aztec empire unfurls across the land, you will never want for people to raise your walls, or you will be blessed with new loyal workers as you conquer those around you.
So one of the interesting things about Montezuma is that the more places that you have with more unique luxuries, you basically get huge combat bonuses eventually. So they sprawl pretty effectively, which is kind of unique in this game. Like, you don't have a ton of empires that gain huge benefits by sprawling. We're pretty lucky, we've got 2 right off the bat here, so this could actually be 2%, or +2 bonus to our warriors. You also start with the Eagle Warrior instead of a regular warrior, which is pretty nice to begin with. But yeah, once we improve stuff, we'll get another +2. Pretty good. It's lower than, for example, Japan's Divine Wind ability, but that's because Japan's Divine Wind ability doesn't scale, so this could be really, really powerful. Let's go ahead, just found on spot. Bit of a shame that we're going to be losing a tile there, but or the woods there, but that's fine. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and start with a scout, and we're going to make sure that we're working good tiles. We don't want to be working that tile right now. +1 production would be a little bit better. And what we need is animal husbandry, mining, and irrigation. Fortunately, we have got rice near us, so we'll be able to pick up irrigation a little bit faster than we might otherwise. So we'll get animal husbandry, and we'll swoop up this resource, this resource, this resource, build another worker, and get that one, or maybe get another worker through pillaging someone else's worker or unit. So going scout first, I think that that's just always going to be how you do that sort of thing. Alright, so barbarian encampment right off the bat. We're going to have to cross the river and then kill it. Otherwise, this thing becomes a real severe problem. So hopefully we'll get a worker out of it. I don't think you do, though. And the nice thing here, of course, also is that our unit is just a little bit stronger than your typical warrior, so is going to deal a little bit more damage to this spearman that we're fighting. Tenochtitlan is going to grow pretty quickly here, but let's make sure that we're actually... Did I hit... No, I did not. Okay, so we're going to make sure that we're on production focus, and we're going to go ahead and do another attack here. If we do over 33 damage, we should be... Oh wow, we did 42 there. So yeah, we can finish that off next turn, and then possibly level up, and then continue our rampage through the lands. I don't really care about your little blurb about scouts. Look at that. There we go. Alright. So we did not get a worker, but I mean, doesn't mean that we're guaranteed to not get workers from that. They're recommending I get an Eagle Warrior, but an Eagle Warrior is actually really expensive. What we're going to get right now instead is a Scout. Just because Scouts are really, really helpful at this stage of the game. Alright, we technically found another continent. Continents in this game are based around like continental shelves rather than the other things. So, oh wow, we're on the border of another continent actually. But yeah, we'll be able to sort of explore around other continents pretty easily without having to get boats. Which is important for some factions more so than others, but like Spain I think requires that pretty importantly, and it also unlocks a tech. So let's just move to here. Alright. probably going to want to get a slinger pretty soon. This Aztec warrior seems to cost a lot more than your typical.
City-state neighbors have made a request of us.
Okay, so we're city-state allies, or we're slightly ahead on Nan Model, because we're the first ones to have found them. Anytime you find a city-state, you get a sort of bonus envoy.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
I understand that sentiment. Anyway, yeah, so it's a good idea to try and find as many of these city-states as early as you can, because you do get those bonuses that can be quite substantial and quite meaningful. Let's get mining next. Probably going to want to get a worker relatively early in this game. I think we're working this tile. I'm actually okay with that right now because I do want to rush towards buying a worker. I find that buying workers is just a little bit more efficient a lot of the time than building them from scratch. Oh, we found Trajan. It's an honor to meet you. Which does boost that. He's just right north of us.
New policies in our
It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law.
Alright, so we can finally get a couple of these here. We're going to go with the double experience recon units because we don't have that many recon units, and we're pretty strong at fighting without it. Actually, I'm going to go with the plus faith. I think that's going to give us a little bit of a leg up towards getting a Pantheon early. It's not too important to get a Pantheon early in this game, but it is still a good idea to try and get one relatively early. We've got a bonus to foreign trade, so we're going to start researching that. Whatever you've got boosted is usually a good idea to get next. Let's get the monument working on it, and then we'll get a worker by building it, so, or buying it, I mean. Alright, they've sent us a trade delegation. So they basically sent us a little bit of money to try and make us like them better. Finest salted sheep's milk cheese you'll ever have. Enjoy the pecorino romano. Pecorino actually is pretty good. You can tell that you're eating a Roman Italian pasta instead of like not generic, but like say Sicilian or something like that Italian pasta, because they're going to use the Romans use pecorino. That's sort of how you can tell the difference. So you know that it's oh, candy. You know that you're eating authentic. I can't even remember the name of the friggin' pasta right now. It's the one with egg. Roman ham that I can't remember the name of right now because I'm really bad about this right now, apparently. But yeah, it's like eggs, pecorino, and some other stuff. Alright, so someone else discovered candy first, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, that's annoying as well. Okay, getting pretty close to that amount of money that I need for our stuff, but well, Trajan's snooping around Snottaclin. I'm wondering how warlike Trajan is. He seems like he would be pretty warlike. I mean, one of the things that he's most famous for is a gigantic column depicting his glorious victories in battle, so all sailing has boosted. Alright, from a whatever.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner? Every nation lives by exchanging.
Okay, so could now get some of these other things here, but not really that useful for me. I'm going to stick with what we've currently got. We could get sailing, but we're pretty landlocked here. Looks like this... we might get attacked by barbarians pretty soon, so going to have to watch out for that. We're one turn away from getting our first builder, though. That's going to be nice. We haven't found any natural wonders, actually. That's surprising. Usually you find one. Let's get pottery. Alright, we're going to work on craftsmanship and get it up to the point where it's like half done. And then after that we're going to switch off of it, because we're going to be improving tiles. I suspect that this little scout's come from over there. I thought he was going to go up to Candy. Okay, so we definitely need some more military units here. I might actually have to change a scout so that he's better at forest exploration. The other one over here. But maybe we won't have an opportunity to do that. Forgot to build my worker. Forgot to buy my worker. That's always a real pain. Okay, let's go ahead and purchase the gold. Buy that builder. Just turned too late, but whatever. Even though we're attacking across a river, we should be relatively okay. Partly because like we're attacking into a swamp, and also because of there's just good.
Battlemented crown, pushed to a depth of more than Sabbath peace.
All right. So we found ourselves some pretty good stuff there. More reason even to go near the cliffs of Dover. But, yeah, natural wonder. This is a pretty weird one. It's like these two tiles are the cliffs of Dover. You can, I think you can build on them too if you really want to. Alright, pop our first farm there. Knowledge of irrigation has been boosted. Great stuff, all around. There's the southern cliff. Alright. So, one of the things we could do is just let this thing send in a wave of, Alright, well, he's just gonna wander back right over there. Let's just kill him. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab a slinger, because we pretty badly need one, I think. Oh, that was a 2 movement. Damn. This guy can, level up, but he's going over here instead. Alright. Huh, this is a very strange... You've left the richest parts of the land for your enemies to claim. Are you so scared of expansion? Goodbye. He must have built like a city or something. He's now gloating it over me or something like that. Alright. Get you guys up here. Just go down here and then we'll upgrade these guys next turn. Because it is these guys that can upgrade.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
Not really sure what that quote refers to, but it's a pretty interesting one. Alright, let's promote this guy for Alpine. Let's get into this. Gonna start researching astrology. We got lots of things that are boosted up now, which is really good. Might as well. Okay. We'll just let this guy heal up a bit. But our worker over there can definitely get those pigs online now. And that should give us a little bit of a boost as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to switch that, damn it. Alright, I would like another builder soon, but we probably need to build a settler before we get to that. We're going to go ahead and get bonus to combat versus barbarians, because we're probably going to need it. We'll be building a district next, so we'll go, again, if I remember to, just part way up it with this, and then the rest of the way up later. I'm going to skip a turn with these guys. 4 to 5 would have been probably smarter, but... I think you still get the fortification bonus if you skip turn. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. Alright. So I don't exert control from across the river anyway, but might as well move up there and see what we can do. Oh, there's stuff in the way. Great. Okay, so we can get a trader, but we also can get our settlers now. Probably going to want to get this settler started, and then finish it after we do this, I think. Alright, I think we were counting as fortified, actually. And it would be lovely if this could kill him, but it's unlikely. Oh, we got it. Okay, that gives us that boost. Alright, we got a couple of boosts out of that, actually. Pretty good. Okay. At a certain point in time, your units stop really gaining experience points. It's kind of a shame, but is sort of how things work in this game. Alright. He'll throw himself into that guy. The barbarians do seem to be very aggressive about that kind of thing. Okay. I'm wondering, actually, are we working the right tiles in the city here? You know what? I don't think we need to work that tile. Let's go ahead and work this one so that we're getting a lot more food out of it. I think that population growth's not been too great. I think we should emphasize a little bit. I like to gain the culture, though. Alright. Oh. Alright, well, slipping past them would probably be a little bit risky for a scout right now, so I'm gonna probably have to back up and then heal. Or just die. One of the two. Alright.
We
Well,
have recently gained advanced knowledge.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius.
I love that line. It's a great line. Mostly because I'm also Sagittarius, so, you know, fun times. Anyway, what do we want to do here? Need to get irrigation up so that we can get that online, I guess. That'll give us a little bit more firepower with our units, too. Let's actually check. Did that... No, I think that shows up as a bonus then when we attack things, so... Let's go ahead and move over here. We've got state workforce moved up far enough, so we're going to switch our production over here for this, get a holy site. The problem here is that we don't actually have any good spots for holy sites. Like, none of these tiles really give us much bonus. Get one here. That's a pretty minuscule bonus, though, so we might just end up getting one of these without bonuses. Could build it here. So it does suck when you have to build these and not get any bonuses out of it, but it does happen sometimes. Alright, pop it up there. We're not actually doing it for the faith, though. We're doing it for the great person points. The faith does help, though, as well. If we were playing as Japan, also, that wouldn't be a problem. That's why I like playing as them. Could be playing as Brazil, and it wouldn't be as much of a problem because they'd get a little bit out of this rainforest, but... yeah, don't necessarily get the bonuses you want out of these things. Okay. Gonna lock in that tile, but yeah, that's fine right now, I think. Our city growth is actually pretty fast right now.
It is equally important to have a happy and engaged workforce as it is to have a profitable bottom line.
I think I forgot to do something about that. Oh well. This is all pretty okay right now. Let's go ahead and start working towards early empire. Yeah, it looks like I wouldn't have gotten the bonus no matter how I did this. Alright, there's Pericles. We're surrounded by the Romans and the Athenians, so that's interesting. Delegation is most welcome because that'll give us a little bit of cash. We're actually getting quite a lot right now.
Without love, not one without water.
I'm sure there's someone who's lived entirely without water. Not maybe perhaps, you know, anything human, but, you know, there's gotta be something out there that can live without water. Alright. Let's go ahead and start working towards archery, and then maybe we'll start fighting the Romans or something like that. Might be a good idea. Probably isn't. Or we could fight the Athenians. Feels like the Romans are closer, though. And probably have worse tiles out of the two of them. Okay.
Several closely situated granite peaks resembling tiger's teeth dramatically soar about a kilometre into the sky.
This was nice to find, actually, because this is, like, as we've gotten kind of our settler halfway built. That's actually quite nice there. Alright, so there's a bunch of different bonuses that you can get for your Pantheon. I think Divine Spark is probably the best one. In previous Civ games, you wanted to get whatever gave you the most faith. That's not necessarily true in this one, because faith doesn't actually get your religion, necessarily. You could use it to, like, patronize the great person, but this lets me actually just get those bonuses a lot faster for all of my great people, which, if you've got multiple buildings sort of working in that path, is just a lot stronger, so we're going to want to do that, I think. Now, what's this actually do here? This, doubles the terrain yields of all adjacent tiles. Okay, so that's actually super, super good. And we're definitely going to want to try and build a city over there. Athenians have cleared out that whatever, but that's fine. I wonder if that includes, like, improvements that you make on it. I noticed that there's some 3s here, so there's clearly some decimals going in play when you're talking about rainforests.
May the forces of evil become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target. It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire. With air conditioning, their windows were shut. They couldn't hear the barbarians coming.
Not sure how much I believe that's true, but could be for all I know. I don't know. I guess it would depend upon what definition you're using for air conditioning. Alright, let's get political philosophy for obvious reasons there. Very powerful sort of tech, that one. Always worth rushing. Alright, actually I should explore. Well, no, I want to explore around this side a bit. Let's go ahead and get that done. Let's get our settler going. It's most of the way done anyway. Still going up in our gold quite quickly here, which is quite nice, but so much stuff that we have to get. Like, that's sort of always the case with Civ games, isn't it? You got to choose one of, like, 50 things that you want at any given time.
My liege, we are
Alright, we're getting some great people points. Okay. So we could kind of get this on the coast as well if we really wanted to, but I think actually building it, like, right here, or right up here, or something like that would be really, really good. Yeah, this would be perfect, I think. We aren't going to have fresh water, which is a real pain, but we have so much other stuff from that we're probably going to be okay. Alright. So let's explore up, figure out what's along the path there. There might be something that makes it even better. That city is ours. I would suggest you don't interfere. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you can tell what I'm looking at. He's, like, screen hacking me. Alright. We'll grab up mysticism. Change our policies up here by changing governments. Now, oligarchy would be good if we want to go to war, which could be something that we want to do. But classical republic is also really strong for a lot of reasons. Plus 15% great people points is really, really good right now. But we're going to go with an oligarchy, because we're probably going to go to war. I still like getting these two bonuses, though, because getting city-states under your thumb is always strong. Let's get bonuses towards producing builders, because we're going to want one pretty soon, even though it's kind of going to be hard to do, and we're going to want that as well. So we're producing a lot of stuff. And you don't actually gain, like, great bonuses when you're doing multiples of those, but we're not going to be moving mysticism really that much. We might actually want to get revelation for a short period of time, but like, how close are we to a great person anyway? We're probably, like, really far off because we just started working on it, but great profits. Alright, so some people are actually at, like, plus at 36, so we actually do need that. Let's go ahead and accept that deal. We want to be friends with these guys so that we can declare war on the Romans. Alright, and these guys can start heading their way over there. Looks like they're going to need a little bit of protection. And yeah, we could go ahead and get ourselves like a builder and then start working on warriors, or we could start working on warriors and then get a builder later, but I feel like it's probably safer to get a couple warriors first. Alright, so they buggered off, that's good.
My liege, we have
Our first envoy.
Mysticism is the mistake of an act.
Okay, so we need to go into our social policies and switch that up, but for now, let's go ahead and pick up writing. And we can pick up military tradition, and we are allowed to change up our government a little bit. So, +2 great profit points per turn. So we'll confirm, actually no, we're gonna do one thing first here. We need to send an envoy to one of the city-states first. Then we can do this. So let's go ahead and send an envoy to these guys. They'll get us 2 envoys, so it's confirmed placement. Then we check here. Again, we've got 2 envoys from that perk that we got. Since we've got an envoy to all these places now, I can't get that bonus again. So what we can do is we can switch out our policies now and get our 2 great profit points and +2 influence points as well. So confirm those policies. So that gets us the best of both worlds, kinda. Alright, so we're getting a little bit ahead of our bodyguard, but you know what, that's fine. Ooh, there's iron here too, so setting up here will get us in range of that iron, which is pretty nice. There's no amenities here, but we aren't as worried about luxuries because we share 2 from our capital. So we end up having plenty of amenity points without actually having to have any luxuries there, which is a really good bonus.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge, but if men make war in slavish obedience to rules...
Okay, that's perfectly fine. So, I think we're going to shoot ahead in great person points, but I don't know if we're going to be doing it fast enough. We've got 10 turns. These guys will do it in less. So what we're going to have to do is save up our religion points and possibly buy them when they're cheap enough. They get cheaper as we get closer, so we'll check in like 6 turns or something like that if we can do anything about it. Let's get to games. Ah, crap. Never mind. Okay, so I think we're going to lose this guy and then we'll have to retake it, but that's relatively okay. Actually, no, we won't, because they can't get up the hill. Shit. Okay, so we're going to move these guys up here, and we're going to just link them together. Alright, so we got that guy. We're going to go ahead and get the builder. Alright. Research the construction technology. Holy crap. What's going on here? I hope they're sending those guys all to Kumasi rather than my place. Stay away from my digs, yo. Alright. Guess we'll figure out. Heading down this way. Just want to get a city down there. We don't want to mess with these barbarians. Just making our way down there as best as we can. Alright, good. Damn it.
Writing is easy.
Alright, still keep heading down. I'm going to move this guy across here so we cover that river crossing spot and stop them from getting across there. Let's get masonry. Least construction. We can stop researching this and move it to the other one. Yeah, attacking up a hill across a river, not really the best thing there. Okay, so what we're going to do here is transfer. Break that. We're going to have our archer start bombarding these guys. We're going to have these guys move across the river. And we're going to have this guy here promote up Alpine. So that gets these guys together and stops me from having to worry about my expensive archer being used for that sort of nonsense. And now I can use them to, for example, finish off this warrior over here. This dense terrain is a real bitch to get through. Alright, how are we doing on great people points here? Okay, so like next turn I've got to try and buy this guy. And I don't think I'm going to have enough for it. To be fair, I don't know if it's that important that I do that. Alright, we can move a couple tiles here, hustle up a bit. Oh, that Sea State Warrior is going to get killed. Trying, man, I'm trying. Oh, this guy leveled. Okay, so he's going to stick around for a little while longer. Alright, we can get across to here, then move down one next turn, and then finally settle the turn after that. Holy hell. Okay, so those are all good. That's fine. Okay, those are all fine for now. It's just I would love to actually improve some more of my tiles. Damn it. Alright. And send more of these guys. We'll become suzerain of the candy, I think. Guess a little bit more bonuses there. What the hell's right, okay. Get rid of them. Okay. Kind of wonder where this guy actually came from. Gonna do this so that this Kamasi warrior potentially gets killed. Alright, and just send that guy there. Alright, finally we've made it. And look at those bonus yields. Alright, so let's check our city here. We should have a couple amenities here. Nope, we've got 0. We're supposed to have some. Maybe I need the road first, actually. Well, either way, let's go ahead and get a monument here. And we're going to manage our citizens. That is a really great tile. It's like unfathomably good. Alright, so apologies, we'll look elsewhere in the future. I only really needed that one city that's there, so the rest of them can be sort of like over here or something like that. I think actually, maybe even all the way over here could be okay.
We have obtained great.
I forgot to get my great person.
If bread is the first necessity.
Shit, okay. I often forget things like this. So yeah, you can see that resets this, and it makes it so that the next one costs way, way more. So that sucks, but... Alright, so there's 0 housing in Atskapatl. Oh man, that is not good to say, but alright. Whatever. We'll start working on sailing, I think, so we can get to the water over there. That'll help out a little bit. Drama and poetry. Alright. Now, what I would actually like in this game is if there was a wonder that just gave you tons and tons of housing. That would be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get the granary here. Kind of need it. Wondering where this guy's actually heading off to. Okay. Could go chop those trees over there. This guy, that might be worthwhile. Finish this guy off, I think. Probably shouldn't have done that, actually, because that means that that's... actually, no, because he's got a zone of control to go through. So he can't just take it. Excuse me. He could have just taken it, but it seems like he didn't want to. For some reason or other. Probably take it next turn, though. No, the barbarians have gone on to it. Good. Alright. So I'm wondering what the best way to solve the housing crisis in Azcapotzalco is going to be. We'll probably need to send some workers down there or something like that. Alright, actually building, we need to build like a bunch of mines as well, but yeah, well, we'll send him over here. Once we get that salt online, that's also going to be pretty good. Alright. I think we'll probably want like 3 archers before we actually invade Rome. Damn it. Alright, skip turn. Let's get a little bit more vision forward here. Chase these guys towards the city-state down here, and they'll probably finish them off for me, so probably don't have to worry about them anymore. Alright. Now the thing is, these rainforest tiles, like, they don't improve in anything naturally, and I would be reducing their yield by quite a bit by chopping them, so it's actually in my best interest to leave them as they are to a certain extent. Because the yields from them are insane. Like, there's no improvement in the game that beats what's already on there. Alright. I think we finished those guys off. Good. I guess we need to get a granary down in that city here. If I had done it over here, actually, we would have been like too close to Vilnius. If Vilnius wasn't there and we built it over here, that would have been ideal. But unfortunately, Vilnius was there, so...
It is not that life ashore is distasteful to me, but life at sea is better.
Alrighty. Finish these guys off with a quick shot, and then just roll in with the scout, get the money. Ah, crap. Well, we're probably going to lose our scout, but you know what? That's fine. Alright, we'll start working on currency, even though it's going to be a long time before we actually got a trade route. Because we should be able to get a trade route. Alright, ran this guy down, finally. Romans are sort of moving past Kandy. Could make this a good time to strike, honestly. Huh, my scout didn't get killed. Probably actually have to run with it. I don't know. Too late. Alright, start working on archers. 3 Jaguar warriors. It's pretty okay, but they've clearly got more warriors with Rome. They're kind of in the wrong place, though. Oh yeah. You guys had a improvement on Q for a long time. Either way, three archers with 3 warriors should be enough to get something done there. So I'm going to finish the Oracle. Fantastic. That Oracle is actually a very strong bonus thing there. Okay, we should be able to get our Great Prophet pretty soon here, so I'm not too worried about that. I still don't like the scaling for religions, but it's a little bit less egregious in this one, I find, than the other one, since it doesn't multiply on itself quite the same way. In previous Civ 5, like, basically, every time you had, like, a moment there, you would end up getting a whole shit ton of, you could get lots and lots of religion right off the bat, and then you'd get your Pantheon, and then that Pantheon would make it so that you could get more religion, and it just sort of snowballed out of control. And if you're sort of like just 1 point behind the entire time, you can find yourself never getting religion, and it's really bad. Alright, one more archer. Kind of want to move up next to this builder so I can declare war and grab it, but it's just one charge builder. I don't think he recharges when I capture him. Alright. Now then. Ultra machinery is improved. Okay. That's another nice thing about what we're doing here. Alright, we'll go ahead and get our trader. With all of Rome's units moving away from us, it's going to be a little bit easier to do this, I think. Still going to receive some warmongering, but that's fine. Alright, we guys can actually upgrade these guys and skip the time. Put that granary there, because we'll get a little bit of housing. We'll still be way behind on it, but that's okay. Alright, we can stop our trade route research now, since we've got the bonus towards that. Can start working towards celestial navigation here, the reason being that it's pretty good, actually, for us. Alright, let's move up here, see if we can see anything. So I really wonder where all of Rome's units are migrating off to. But certainly look like they're on the warpath somewhere. Looks like they're putting down a district of some... Oh, they're putting down Stonehenge. No power can defeat Rome, yeah, right. I hate the fact that the AI can do that and I can't, it seems. Alright, lots of horses by Rome. A little bit of iron. And my city-state friend has actually declared war on Rome as well, if I recall correctly. So that helps. Alright, we've been denounced for being a warmonger, which we are. Alright, Andy is fighting these guys. That's the irony is that I don't get my workers this way. Alright, so builders, yeah, they've just got one charge left. such a weird sound that these guys make when they do that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just skip a turn. Bring these guys up a bit. Actually, bring you guys up a bit as well. Now, the city doesn't really bombard anymore, so I can sort of go up there a little bit more safely. Send this guy to this city over here.
In addition to bringing...
Monet, if it does not bring you happiness, will at least help you be miserable in comfort.
I mean, that's a point. Alright, let's go ahead and get more units, I think. Let's go ahead and get one more Eagle Warrior. The Greeks might attack us. Alright, so the Romans had a lot more units over here than I thought they did, but... I'm going to retreat this Eagle Warrior across the river, I think. Alright. This Eagle Warrior is on the wrong side of the river, but if we do that, should be fine. Get to recruit our great person finally. Took bloody long enough. Oh, shit. Alright, well... hopefully they won't take my great prophet. That would just suck so much. I don't think scouts usually attack stuff like that, though. I've noticed that they've missed out on attacking a lot of my workers and stuff like that. And he's more likely to want to go to his barbarian encampments instead, so... Look at all these Roman units. What the hell were they doing? Were they attacking somebody? They might have been invading a city-state or something like that. Alright, so that gets us a religion at any rate. So now I don't have to worry about that. Alright, we're not getting that much faith return, though. Alright, what would be the religion for these guys? I don't think they've got the sort of sun worship that they did. So let's pick, let's make up a religion here. Choose a name. It's going to be called... actually, there's no lions in South America, are there? Pretty sure that they're not endemic to that. Pine worship. God damn it. Pinio. Okay, sure. Let's go with it. Alright. Shrines and temples each provide +1 housing. Housing looks like it's going to be a problem for us. So that could actually be useful here. Normally I don't get this one because it's kind of crap, but +1% production for each follower. That's always really strong. Reliquaries can be good under certain circumstances. We didn't pick anything up though, so we can't actually gain a huge bonus from that. So we're going to go with religious communities, actually. It's not something I would normally necessarily do, but we're going to pick up that, and we're going to pick up... well, actually, no. We're going to go ahead and pick up Holy Order. It makes apostles cheaper to get, which is really useful throughout the entire game if you end up in like a religion war or something like that.
Because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun.
Not very pessimistic. I think I was actually almost done that, so it was probably all a bit of a waste, but... yeah, so none of these were really likely to get anytime soon, so... we are no longer allowed to get those great person points, so we don't have to worry about that. Could try and get another settler. Just sheer... no, let's go... No, actually we don't get anything for that anymore. Great general points could be good. Yeah, no, I really don't have anything great to work with here. And we've also got a point of this, so we can make these guys into our suzerain. So these guys are now going to be an ally-ish thing. Hopefully they'll go attack these Romans or whatever. Alright, so got one of them. Unfortunately, I didn't take him out with the Jaguar Warrior, but Eagle Warrior, rather. but that's okay. I think one arrow volley and then an attack ought to kill that guy, get us a worker. Ooh, that really hurt us for some reason. Interesting. Alright, we've got an advance towards mercenaries, it's fine. So let's see if we got that, yeah, +2 per luxury attack bonus, so that's applying as a bonus there. What do we do here? Let's get the shrine. I think we got a moment to do that. Let's get this guy after this little jerkwad over there. And we should be able to wipe out a couple of guys here. My Eagle Warrior took 0 damage here for some reason. Alright. Yep. Got ourselves a nice new Aztec builder. And that is pretty good. Pretty interesting. Guess if we spread out over here, we'll be able to sort of swoop in around Rome a little bit better. Okay. Normally I'd say sending these guys down to here would be a good idea, but like there's nothing to build here. I could do it to chop wood or something like that, though. We are probably going to want to get rid of one jungle tile so I can build like a holy district. If I build one here, it gets like +8 or something like that. Alright. Should be able to finish this guy off. Yep. Gets us a chance for another worker, and we got it. Alright. More envoys to send. We're going to send them to Vilnius, I think. Alright. The Romans are sort of like rushing back to Rome to try and stop this onslaught. Oh, Candy got... oh, they've shifted our suzerain status away from them. Okay. Oh, right, we heal for killing stuff. Would we kill this unit? I don't want to quite kill it. Yeah, we did. Damn. Keeping one up here for when I take over Rome might be a good idea, but let's not worry about that right now. Keep this flank protected by Eagle Warriors would be good. Skip a turn there. Promote this unit here. Even though he wasn't really that damaged, so he doesn't gain a huge bonus out of it. But pretty good still. Alright. Alright, this is all going pretty well. Let's go ahead and get a builder down here. We have lots and lots of builders, but I'm going to use them to also rush districts, I think. Oh, that's a barbarian, actually. I'm going to try just running workers past this guy, because like we can always recapture them later. I've got some units on their tail-ish, so... Alright, City of Rome. Gonna get pelted by archers. I would love to also capture that settler. Is this a safe attack? It's a major victory, but it's not necessarily a safe attack. I'm not sure I'd call it that. But, let's get the temple. Oh, we can start building apostles. Yeah, we'll wait a turn. We'll bombard it one more time. Now, if Rome loses this as their last city, that might be pretty interesting, but... How did that get burnt? Did a barbarian do that? These bastards. This is my city. This is my city of Rome. Alright. Alright. These attacks are pretty devastating, actually, these melee ones. They're not dealing too much to me in return, so... I can definitely say that this is a success. And let's see if this guy is willing to take a worker this time. No. Interesting. This is what I was saying, I wanted some archers before I went in here. Archers are a really great way to attack these sort of things. Even once they get walls, archers do a pretty good job of shredding them down. Huh. Was that? Yeah, no, we destroyed Rome. So I guess all their units go away. Alright, so these units are stacked, including my settler, but I guess we'll be able to move them next turn. Keep the city. There's a silk here, okay. Alright, we'll repair that monument, since I can't get the city conceded to me, but that's pretty okay. I guess we'll go pick a fight with the Greeks pretty soon. Try and make this whole sort of island mine. They've got Argos down there, but that's fine. Oh, they've gotten ahead on tech, though, while I was screwing around attacking stuff. Which makes sense. I haven't actually even got the districts yet. Spent so much on producing units. Alright. Yeah, this guy's gonna run into like our army as it sort of approaches that other way, but yeah, that was all pretty interesting. We didn't get a campus from these guys either. So I guess they were also behind on science. I guess they had a really rough start. Look at all this tundra. It's pretty bad. We got 1 horse now, 2 iron. This is going to help us out quite a bit. We can start upgrading warriors up from what they are to swordsmen. I don't know if they keep their special ability, though. Be interesting to know that. Alright, I'm going to go here. We're going to go ahead and pop that tile. You guys can go over here and just heal up a bit. You guys can go down here and finish these guys off, I think. Yep. Get those repaired. Alright, all this is working out pretty well for me. We've got 2 trade routes that we can build now. So we can build another trader. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, I think. I just wanted to sort of see where that road the Romans were building was leading off to. They didn't get a chance to finish it because I wiped them out before they could, but Candy, they lost their suzerain status with Romans, so it's now mine again. So that's good. Okay. I guess we'll build the granary over here. Don't really care too much. Probably should have kept 1 more worker up there, actually. Well, that's fine. We'll just send them off to the glory of Tenochtitlan. Probably clear out that marsh, get us a good boost of food there. But Yeah, we're going to send our guys down south and see if we can't fight ourselves some Greeks as well. We'll plow up this, which will get us a little bit of food, a little bit of production. But more importantly, we can now, well, we can wait a bit and then we can put down the thing down here. And that'll get us a really big bonus. I kind of want to get the trade route first, so we'll let that happen, I think. But yeah, we can get a holy site. It's +4 here, so that's pretty good. I've had higher. I've had +5, but it's pretty rare to be able to do that. I don't even know where to place the city, honestly. Could put it along the coast here, I guess. More people have been defeated. Lots of players getting defeated. Pretty soon it'll just be me and whoever's on the other island, wherever else on the other side of the world.
Set your course by the stars, not by the lights of every passing ship.
Omar Bradley. That's a weird thing for him to say since he wasn't really an admiral. Alright. Alright, we'll go for that. Got a nice load of boosts. It's going to help us out quite a bit. Obviously not going to work that. Alright, could probably get rid of that forest there too. Did I get rid of a forest I shouldn't have actually at some point? No, we just didn't have anything helping out with that. Actually, we're going to take this and then build a campus here, I think.
History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon.
Alright. Probably actually should get an encampment since we're going very aggressive this playthrough here. Okay. Battering ram might not be a terrible idea. Does let you do more damage to walled cities, but you can shred down walls pretty quickly at this stage of the game, so it shouldn't matter that much. Let's go ahead and, well, I guess we're waiting for the campus for a little while before we actually build it. We can get the hanging gardens instead. They're actually not that bad, but we'll get an encampment. I do think that actually does make sense to get an encampment in this build. Okay, over here, we're going to go with the holy site. Pop it down there. We're going to send you up to Tenochtitlan. Good. Man, this is taking a long time to get anything done here. I guess we had a lot more to explore over here, didn't we? Alright. Let's get that hooked up, get our combat bonus up to 3%, I think. Actually, no, do we have silk here already? Yeah, we do have silk here already. What am I talking about? Damn. Let's check here, actually. Do we have our amenities up yet? Yeah, four amenities now. Our housing is low still. That's fine. Alright, I don't know if I need that jungle tile. So lots of tiles here that we're just not using, really. Kind of glad Greece didn't attack us while we were doing that, but I guess they're not actually that close when you think about it. Could have tied those together, but that's fine. Go ahead and scrape that up. Pop us up to 8 pop. Pop that as well. Lots of chops in there. And then we can move them onto the district and have them finish it really quickly. There we go. Almost forgot about that bonus that can hurry districts with workers. I might actually want to get one of my workers from down here doing that, actually, now that I think about it. Capturing workers and then using them for districts. That's probably what you're supposed to do, isn't it? I'd imagine. Okay. Some pretty good stuff around here, actually, regardless. Let's get this farm up. You guys, kind of out of tiles that I need worked here for now. Might just want to chop that. Lisbon. Alright. I'm assuming that the Romans must have met them. They're gone now, but, you know. What's this here? Your promise fulfilled. You promised the Greeks that you will not settle near them. Okay, I mean, true.
Spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
I mean, fair enough, really. Okay, wonder if it's a good idea to try and kill this guy with our somewhat wounded warrior here. Let's wait a turn, figure out what's going on in a bit, but yeah, I think we just want to scrape that, finish that building off real quick. Apprenticeship would be pretty good here. Got 3 mines, so we can get that faster. We're not really building our sites here, though, up, are we? Not as well as we could be. Could build our first theater square. Can't really get any bonuses. I think we can get one for districts being adjacent, but it's probably not that good. Okay, so let's get another builder, maybe. I think that might be okay. It's just sort of a shame that the Romans had such a crappy start. Could have gotten a whole lot more from them out of it. Okay. So I guess there's no extra civs on this island here. Alright, so we're going to start heading towards Argos, I think. But I think that we've actually gone pretty far into this. We've eliminated Rome, so I think that's a pretty good milestone to call this an episode. Yeah, no, these guys are being a bit aggressive. Oh, and there's a bunch of stuff around here. Okay, I'm going to have to hire a unit. But, yeah. I hope you found this episode enjoyable. I've been having a stressful time playing this. But, yeah, in any event, I hope you found this episode enjoyable. And, of course, as always, I hope to see you guys all next time.